So you bring up something that matters to you. She avoids it. You let it drop. And then you wonder why nothing changes. So let's talk about what's really going on here. I'm Lesli Doris, your marriage coach, and I see this a lot. A man finally tries to talk about something real with his wife, usually intimacy. He's not aggressive or angry. He's actually respectful and careful. Sometimes maybe even too careful. He hints at it, jokes about it, brings it up lightly. And his wife? Well, she'll acknowledge his position, but then doesn't engage. She changes the subject or shuts it down completely. And the conversation that's important to him ends right there. Does any of this sound familiar? So here's the part that most men miss. You and I know that this isn't just about sex. It's about what happens when one person controls access to something that matters to the other, and that other person stops pushing for resolution. That creates a quiet power imbalance, not because she's trying to control things, but because the pattern works for her. She doesn't have to look at what she's bringing to the table. She avoids. You back off, nothing changes, and rinse and repeat. Now, here's where you come in. Most guys think, I don't want to pressure her. I don't want to start a fight. I don't want to be that guy. So they soften everything. They make it easy to ignore. And over time, they train the relationship to treat their needs as if they're optional. And that's the trap. The answer isn't to get louder. And it's not about shutting down either. It's about being clear and staying with the conversation. Say something like, this matters to me, not just physically, but because it's how I feel connected to you. And I don't want a relationship where we avoid things that matter to either of us. No blame, no pressure, but also no backing off. Because real connection only happens when both people stay in the conversation long enough to actually deal with the issue. If you keep avoiding it and its associated discomfort, nothing changes. If you lead the conversation differently, however, everything can. So the question I have is, are you willing to try something new that maybe be a little uncomfortable, or continue settling for less? So hopefully you found this helpful. And if you can relate to it at all and you want to answer the question, I invite you to put your response in the comments down below with either willing, the word willing, or the word settling. And if you choose settling, I'm going to challenge you as to why that's okay, because I'm going to tell you it's a really hard way to live. So if you found this helpful, please subscribe to the channel, share it with somebody who might find it interesting. And until next week, stay loving.